sometimes the spacious and stately dwelling of a prince or a powerful man of wealth. Dar 4. 4. Lu 11. 21. See Governor's Palace. One Hebrew word for palace, hemidal.kil, often was applied to the temple as the dwelling place of the sovereign Lord Jehovah. 1 Sa 1. 9. 1 Kai 6. 3. Es 5. 14. Dar 5. Three ancient palaces were frequently castle-like fortresses with battlement walls and massive gates. Any 1. 1. As 1. 2. The customary spacious courtyards and luxurious private gardens gave regal splendor and beauty to palace grounds. As 1. 5. The Bible mentions the palaces of Assyria Na 1. 1. 2. 6. Babylon 2 Kai 20. 18. 2 Ch 36. 7. Issa 39. 7. Dar 1. 4. 5. 5, and Persia as 4. 14. As 7. 7, 8. Those in Babylon were described as palaces of exquisite delight. Issa 13. 22. One of the grandest palaces of the ancient world was built by Solomon, as is indicated by the impression it made on the Queen of Sheba. 1 Kai 10. 4, 5. Solomon's palace, erected on Mount Moriah south of the temple, was just one of a number of government structures in this area that, altogether, took some 13 years to build. Included in this royal complex of buildings were the House of the Forest of Lebanon, the Porch of Pillars, and the Porch of the Throne. There was also a special house for Pharaoh's daughter, one of Solomon's many wives, besides the king's palace. 1 Kai 7. 1-8. The description we have of Solomon's palace is very meager compared with the details of the palatial temple. But the size of the foundation stones indicates that the palace must have been an impressive structure. In length these stones measured 8 cubits 3.6 meters 11.7 feet and 10 cubits 4.5 meters 14.6 feet, and they must have been of proportionate size in their width and thickness, weighing many tons. The walls consisted of costly stones carefully sawed to measured specifications on both inside and outside surfaces. 1 Kai 7. 9-11. Compare PS 144. 12. The psalmist, in the 45th Psalm, may have had in mind the decorations and furnishings of Solomon's palace when he made reference to the grand ivory palace. The Apostle Paul applies the words of this psalm to Jesus Christ the Heavenly King. PS 45. 8, 15. Compare PS 45. 6, 7 with Hajj 1. 8, 9. Bu 4. 18, 21. Palal shortened form of Pilalia, meaning Jews arbitrating. Repairer of a section of Jerusalem's wall in the days of Nehemiah. Son of Uzziah. Eni 3. 25. Palat. Seamouth. Palestine. That land situated at the eastern end of the Mediterranean, which was once occupied by the ancient nation of Israel. The name is derived from the Latin Palestina and the Greek par-stne. This latter word, in turn, is drawn from the Hebrew Pelasheth. In the Hebrew scriptures Pelasheth translated Philistia occurs only in reference to the limited coastal territory occupied by the Philistines. X 15. 14. PS 60. 8. 83. 7. 87. 4. 108. 9. Islo textoi acute miritra longo, Palestine 569 routes past. Situated in what has been called the Fertile Crescent, Palestine itself was of particular interest, being a delightful place gifted with its own natural resources and special characteristics. The term Palestine as it is used today refers to a general region. It does not imply precise boundaries. On the S an imaginary line could be drawn from the southern end of the Dead Sea to this corner of the Mediterranean, and on the N another line running from the southern slopes of Mount Hermon to a point near the city of Tyre. This area, from N to S, from Dan to Beersheba 1 Sa 3. 20. 2-3. 10, was about 240 kilometers 150 million length. From the Mediterranean Sea on the W, Palestine extended to the Arabian Desert on the E altogether. The area amounted to approximately 25,500 square kilometers 9,850 square mi, less than the size of Belgium, but a little larger than the state of New Hampshire, USA. Geographic features. Map, Volume 1, p. 333. For a comprehensive view of its geography, the territory of Palestine may be conveniently divided into 4 rather parallel regions running from end to west. First, there was a strip of fertile plain along the coast, a coast that, for the most part, had very little to offer in the way of natural harbors. Dividing this coastal plain in two was the promontory of the imposing Mount Carmel range, which jutted out almost to the sea. The northern section was known as the Plain of Asher or Phoenicia. The southern portion skirted around sand dunes nestled close to the sea, and it consisted of the plain of Sharon.